So women don't necessarily want you to wine and dine them, buy them gifts, and just do nice things for them all the time. Now, it's not that they don't want those things, but rather they're not number one on the list. And here's why. What women really want, now, as much as I don't want to sum it up in just one word or in one sentence, but I will. And here's why. What women really want is a culmination of a lot of stuff, which in my best knowledge, I would summarize it as this. They want the natural development of a love story with a particular guy, right? That's exactly what they want, the natural development of a love story. So that being said, let's dive right into the topic and make sure you watch it until the very end to gain the most possible out of this video. What's going on, guys? My name is Hassan from DopeLifeCoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about what women really want. Now, if it's your first time on the channel and you want consistent updates on similar content, do yourself a favor and hit that thumbs up button and also that subscribe button so that you don't miss a single thing in the future. Now, as I said earlier, what women really want is for a love story to naturally develop. You know, women are completely different from us guys, dude. Us guys, we want a woman with a decent personality, a decent body, and decent looks. That's pretty much it. We're very simple and we're very straightforward. They, on the other hand, they want that masculine figure. They want that guy that every other girl wants. They want that love story to evolve. They want the anticipation of not knowing, what's going to happen next. They want to talk to their girlfriends about what's going to happen. They want to read these love stories. Why do you think they read all these love stories? It's all of this. It's the talking to the girls, talking to their friends, earning that hero, kind of. It's like you're the hero and they want to kind of earn you. It's all those things. So that being said, what I need to advise you on right now is to allow for that natural love story to evolve slowly. And in the best words I could put it to you, I'm going to put it to you like this. In order to make a woman fall in love slowly over time with a love story, you need to, number one, if you haven't already, watch this video right here, which entails how to become a high value man in general so that they start falling for you, or they're interested rather at first. And then second, what you really want to do, dude, is you want to give your undivided full presence, and you want to give the best presence possible, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. You want to give all of that in person, not by text, not by FaceTime, unless you're of course a long distance relationship, in which case this doesn't really apply. You want to do that, give your all in person, and then you back off afterwards. You give your full and undivided attention and your best self, and then you back off afterwards. Now, here's why I really recommend this. Number one, it makes her earn you. You're basically eliminating your competition with the other guys. Number two, it makes you mysterious, and women love mystery. They love it so much, even though they probably don't even know it, or they're probably not even going to talk about it. And number three, it's going to make her miss you when you're gone. In other words, when you're spending this amazing time with her in person, and then you just back off for a couple days, she starts missing you when you're gone. She starts missing your presence. Remember, more than likely, she's not used to guys doing that. She's used to guys coming off completely unglued, trying to kind of lock her down as soon as possible. But you, on the other hand, you're just calm. You're unattached to the outcome. That's the type of vibe you're giving off. And because you give off that vibe, she's going to start chasing you, and she's going to start chasing you for a love story to naturally evolve. Now, in this video, I am not going to give you explicit details on what to do in each and every scenario, because there are other videos on my channel for it. And I'll make sure I'll either link it up here or down in the description. But what I want to do is give you a brief, kind of like a brief synopsis of what to do. First, after you're watching the video on how to build rapport with a woman, what I want you to do is you build that rapport, and then you get her number. After having built rapport, you don't just do this after talking to her for 1 minute like I used to do when I was much younger, but you do it after building rapport. And then afterwards, after you build that rapport and get her number, you call her. You call her on the phone. You build a little bit more rapport on the phone, and then you ask her when she is free. Let her respond. If she says she's free this or that day, you plan a date at a definite time and a definite place on a definite day. Again, a definite date, definite time, and definite place. And also, remember, you will never accept maybe, or I'll see how I'm feeling, or I'll let you know. If she does that, you immediately withdraw the offer and be like, you know what? It looks like you're busy. We'll do it some other time when you're free. Then one of two things are going to happen. Either she's going to let it go at that, which probably means she's not too interested, or she'll be like, no, never mind. I'm 100% sure I'm free this day. And then you set up a definite date. Now, here's the important part. On the date, when you go out with her on the date, what you want to do is you want to take her to 2 to 4 different spots over the course of the date. Now, I know this might scare some of you off, but it shouldn't, because here's why. Number one, it doesn't have to be super extravagant. You don't have to go to the most expensive restaurant, the most expensive club, the most expensive this or that. But I want you to get creative with it, dude. It all depends on her personality. Her personality and your personality will dictate what exactly you want to take her to. You want her to enjoy her time with you, and at the same time, you want to be fun and exciting, and also unpredictable and spontaneous. Women love that stuff. They love the unpredictability and the spontaneity. So when you're out on a date with her, take her to 2 to 4 different spots over the course of the date. And then after watching my videos about how to be a man of higher value, she's going to start chasing you. Because why? Here you are on the date, giving her the time of her life, letting her do most of the talking, and you asking most of the questions and showing a genuine interest in who she is. And then also by escalating, sexually escalating, by indicating romantic interest. In other words, you show her through your actions that you're interested in her, not as just a friend, and not by your words, by any means, not just necessarily telling her you like her, but rather by showing that romantic interest. How do you show romantic interest? You hold her hand, you kiss her when the timing is appropriate. There are other videos on my channel for that, but you get the point. Now, when you do those things over the course of the date and you're taking her to 2 to 4 different spots and you're getting creative with it, you're already eliminating all the competition, and you're also incorporating the mystery, and you're showing her a kick-ass time, and you're kissing her, you're holding her hand when it's appropriate, and then after the date, you back off. Now, what does that do? She starts missing you and thinking about you when you're gone. And then, slowly over time, when you rinse, recycle, repeat, she's going to start chasing you, and the love story is going to start naturally developing. You're not going to try and force things, and you're not going to try and give her too much and buy her nice things and pamper her with flowers, because she has to earn that stuff. But instead, you're going to let this love story naturally develop. Again, you give your all during the date. You give all of your attention, all of your presence. You give her so much fun. And then afterwards, you back off. And then one of two things are going to happen. Either you wait a couple days and then you call her, which is totally fine. Or if she doesn't hear from you, she's going to call herself, which is even better, because that puts her in the position where she's already chasing you, and then it's her idea. It's her idea to talk to you. It's her idea to go out with you. And then, of course, women naturally like to chase because they feel like they've earned your time and they've earned your attention, as opposed to you just giving it to them. They won't appreciate you as much. But it's okay, even if she doesn't contact you, wait a couple days and then contact her. Like 2 or 3 days. And I do not say this because it's some type of game and you're playing hard to get. I'm saying this because you want her to miss you when you're gone. You want her to start thinking about you. You want her to have time to tell her girlfriends about you. You want her to have time to kind of think and anticipate what's going to happen in the future. Women love all those stuff. It's going to have a positive effect on her level of interest towards you. Another thing I also forgot to mention when it comes to dates is to look her in the eye when you're talking to her. Not like a creep like this, because that's just creepy, but rather you just look at her in the eye when you're speaking to her. Kind of like this. A relaxed, but at the same time, an intentional look. That's confidence, that's attractive, that's sexy. Women like that stuff. Now, the more effectively you do this, the higher the chances there are of a natural love story of developing between you and the woman of your choice. And it has to be with the right woman. Don't just do this with a wrong, dysfunctional woman and then complain to me and say, oh, how come this didn't work? Of course it didn't work because she's dysfunctional. But that's not your fault, bro. That's her fault. A lot of women are the wrong women, but you want the right woman. And it only takes one, the right woman. And there are plenty out there. Trust me, dude. So that being said, work on your purpose, work on your value, work on whatever those goals are to make yourself a more high value man. And then do this with the woman of your choice after building the rapport. Take her to 2 to 4 different spots over the course of just one date. Give her a kick-ass time. indicate romantic interest and sexual interest, look her in the eye, be intentional, and just let go. And then you rinse, recycle, repeat. Over the weeks and months, I guarantee you, if she is the right woman, and if you did this right, and it's a healthy dynamic, you're going to love the results you see, and you're going to see them for yourself, and I guarantee you that, dude. Trust me. So that being said, guys, if you really enjoyed the video, make sure you show your support by hitting the thumbs up button. And also, if you want consistent updates on similar content, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you don't miss a single video in the future. Also, comment down in the comment section below for future videos or ideas that you'd like me to cover, and I'd be way more than happy to cover them. So that's pretty much it, man. Now you go out there, try this for yourself, try it with the right woman, and eventually it is going to work with you as long as she is the right woman for you. And that's it, dude. I'm outie. Peace.